Hello everyone. Today we're at the headquarters, Rhode Island National Guard. We are conducting a First Amendment audit to see how much they respect our freedom of press. So here we go. There's a man right there in the security booth. Right. Here we go. Let's see how they react. Hopefully they honor their oath to the Constitution of the United States of America.
I can't film this now. Hear me? Sir?
Yeah.
What are you filming?
Well, what does it look like I'm filming?
You can't film here, alright?
I disagree with that.
Alright. PD comes.
I'm sorry? It's an everyday thing. Government officials that solemnly swear to honor the Constitution of the United States of America, and they do the complete opposite thing. I don't understand. Let's see where we're at. They're probably calling the cops by now. If they're not, they're idiots. Like I said, we're at the headquarters, the Rhode Island National Guard, Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency. We're conducting a First Amendment test, First Amendment audit to see how much the government officials respect our public rights and the Constitution of the United States of America. It's kind of hot out here. Aquí estamos. We're right here. This guy's looking at me with binoculars and All right. I'm all right.
What are you doing over here?
Videotaping
What are you videotaping?
facility.
Why are you videotaping the facility?
It's my own purposes.
So, what's going on?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any ID on your bud?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, we got a call for a suspicious person, okay? Because this is kind of suspicious behavior.
Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
So, alright, before we act stupid, okay? Let's just talk about when you're standing in front of a facility that's a government building, and you're filming it like that, you caught the attention of the security guards, right? There might be some cause for concern for who you are and if you intend to do anybody any harm over here.
Well, I have no ill will.
Alright, well I can't take your word for it, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to identify yourself.
Well, do you know that we're standing in a public property?
That's fantastic.
And
I'm
unless
the
you're,
police, okay?
I understand.
I'm investigating something right now.
Okay,
I'm on
so am I.
Service, okay?
So am I.
What are you investigating?
I'm a private investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I don't have to provide ID.
Well, until I can determine that you are not committing a crime, I'm going to ask you for your ID.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to decline to that, ma'am. Do you have a what's your name and badge number?
You can decline. It's on my chest.
What's your name? I don't see your name in your chest.
Well, you haven't identified yourself to me either. So
I don't have to, ma'am. You're a
Yeah.
government official. You're entitled to identify
That's
yourself.
fantastic. What
What's
I'm
your
gonna
name
do
and badge
is,
number?
If you do not identify yourself to me,
Yes.
and we continue to do this,
Yes.
and you tie me up,
Yes.
okay? Let's not make a bigger thing than we have to.
It's not. I'm just doing a lawfully protected.
Can you identify yourself as a journalist then?
I don't have to, ma'am. This is the United States of America. No, I don't,
I
ma'am.
think you need to review the laws.
Maybe you need to review the laws.
Nope.
Maybe you need to review the laws, ma'am.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
Do you have a
is-
supervisor?
What's gonna happen is you're gonna identify yourself. If you choose not to identify yourself, because now I've asked you about 4 times already,
Not gonna happen.
then this is gonna rise to the level of obstruction of justice because I have to figure out
What
what's going
crime?
on.
What crime do you
You
suspect
won't tell
me?
me what you're doing here.
I already
Your
told you,
behavior
ma'am.
is highly suspicious.
I already told you,
There's
ma'am.
No, you're not explaining.
Can I speak to your
anything. And
supervisor?
if you simply identify yourself
Well, ma'am,
and explain what's going on here, then we don't have an issue.
I already
but I'm
told
gonna
you.
start to get aggravated
Well-
if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
well, ma'am,
Okay.
you're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk, recording a public building. Unless you're suspecting me of committing any crimes, then I suggest for you
I'm gonna
to
have
treat
you
me.
come stand
Ma'am,
over
don't
here.
put your
I'm
hands
gonna
on
have
me.
you come stand over
Ma'am,
here.
don't
I'm
put
gonna
your
pat
hands
you
on
down.
me.
I'm just
There.
patting you down for my safety.
Why are you, ma'am? Why are you? Am I being
Put
detained?
that down.
I'm,
You
ma'am.
can't have anything in your hands right now. Put that down. I'm ordering you to put
I
that
do
out
not
of
consent to
your
any
hand.
seizures or
Drop
searches.
that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine. You don't have to.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Phone down. I don't want anything
What
in your
time?
hands
What
right now.
crime?
My safety.
Am I being
I'm asking
detained?
you to put that down.
She's patting you down for
I'm
weapons.
not
No
asking
problem.
you. I'm telling you.
Down for weapons.
This is an
Spread your
illegal
paper.
detention. What you're
not
doing
an
right now?
illegal detention.
Yes, it is, because I am a private citizen gathering content for a story, and you guys are harassing me. I will file a formal complaint on you, ma'am. I guarantee you're gonna leave here before I do, and you're not gonna get my ID. I guarantee you, and you're burning me with your engine. You're burning me with your engine in my hand.
Can I call you? Have a seat right now.
I'm not having a seat.
Okay, I'm gonna
I am a
keep- I
private
want anything in
citizen.
your hands right now.
You
Okay?
guys,
Understand?
you guys are
Come over
violating
here
my
and have a
rights. You guys are violating my rights. I have not crossed any. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and
Have a seat.
nobody's identifying themselves. I'm holding my phone because this is for my this is for my safety, ma'am.
Hold your phone. Have a seat.
This is for my safety. Do you have any body cams?
Have a
She's
seat. Have a seat.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You failed to identify yourself as a government official. I demand for you to contact your supervisor right away.
I'm her supervisor.
You're her supervisor, sir. What's your name and badge number, sir?
That's 422. You can read it yourself.
Okay, and what's your last name, sir?
Listen to me. What are you doing here today?
Sir, well, right now what we're doing is wasting our taxpayers' money and harassing good citizen that's only gathering some content for a story. There's no reason for you guys to put your hands on me and search me and do what you do, because this is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America. And I will be filing a formal complaint on you, and you will be hearing from me. I promise. Sir?
Do you have an idea on
Sir?
you?
I do have an ID. I don't have it on me, and with all due respect, you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I do not have to provide that information. On the other hand, you guys have failed all to provide me with your name.
Where'd you park your vehicle?
Ma'am, that's none of your concern.
No, it really is my
That's
concern.
none of your concern.
Exactly my
This is the
concern.
United. You guys do, listen, you guys do whatever you guys want. They have to do then.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not answering questions.
I've asked him 20 times.
Okay, we can do this very simply. We just want to make sure, verify who you are, okay? What you're doing is engaging in suspicious activity. We got called here.
So I'm being detained.
We're
Yes.
talking
Am
to
I
you.
being
Yes.
detained?
Yes.
Yes, you're being
Under
detained.
suspicion of what crime?
We're investigating that right now.
Then you have no authority of
Well,
detaining me.
well, see, the
This
thing-
should be a
When did you go to law
consensual.
school,
This
sir?
should be a consensual conversation. No, what's your name and batch number, sir?
Here's the thing.
Listen, you don't speak for him. What's your name and batch number?
Officer Quali,
Can we?
-491.
I appreciate that, sir.
Okay, so listen, I'm asking what your name is, okay?
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I will be contacting my lawyers for what you guys just did to me. This is invasion of my privacy. This is invasion of my rights. You guys are putting your hands in my pocket. I did not consent to any seizures or searches, and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise you.
Stand by for
I
me, I'll talk to you.
promise you. I promise all of you. Thank you for identifying yourself, sir. The only one that's done it since I've been here. I've been illegally detained for absolutely no reason. And this lady right here, which I don't know her name yet, 516, will be hearing from me. And I'm sure you guys have a captain
right
for the
now.
internal affairs that's gonna want to have a talk about this. I promise you. I promise you. You have illegally detained me. You put my hand in that burning hood, you're gonna hear from me.
I think you like this attention right
No, you guys are wasting our money. You guys work for the
You're
people.
wasting my time.
No, well then leave. You're free to go. You're dismissed. Because what? We pay for your salary. And you need to stand away from me because
I
you're
pay my salary.
you
All right?
you pay your salary? As
What's
far as
going
I
on
know,
here is that
as far as
you
I
can-
know,
you'd be
we
free to
pay
leave.
for your
You'd
salary.
be free to leave
We-
if you were willing to be a
I
normal
will be
person
free
and
to
have a
leave,
conversation
and I'm not gonna
and prove
comply
that
with
it's
you
not-
because you are a jerk. Okay?
Jerk.
Yes. There's other ways of approaching people, and I'm not a fucking criminal for you guys to be treating me like
start
this.
screaming and
Okay?
swearing on the sidewalk.
Well, apparently you would do the same thing if somebody approaches you demanding stuff from you after you haven't done absolutely nothing.
You're filming at a restricted area. They have legitimate concerns about why you're over here.
They can have
That's
whatever
why- that's
concerns,
why you-
and you guys should be professional enough to post up over here and ask people whatever it is that you need to ask in a nicely manner, not aggressive manner like the unidentified
the
officer
first
over
6
here
times.
does.
Well,
Well, I don't know you, but I appreciate you identifying yourself.
maybe we can start over.
I would definitely, yes, I would definitely speak to you, sir. What was your name again?
Quali.
Laquali. Okay, well, sir, I appreciate you identifying yourself as as your duties, demand.
Yes.
They
They asked
what
you
you were
what
doing
you
here.
were doing, right? They assumed you were filming the property.
I am.
Okay. You can't film the property.
Then that's
That's why we're here.
That's not-
That's the only reason why.
I am going to have to disagree with you, sir, because this is a public sidewalk.
What's the
Sir, do
reason
me a favor,
why?
stand up,
what's the
please. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Stand up.
Oh, for what crime,
Right now, disorderly conduct.
sir? I
You can
have.
argue that in court. You have the right to remain silent. Suggest you exercise.
How? What? How is it? I'm talking to you guys. You guys have illegally detained me. This is not,
When you go to law school, you can argue that in
sir.
court.
Sir, this is not right. This is not right.